I'm Teresa from Sewn Together in Brisbane, and today I would like to talk to you about one of our favourite English paper piecing products, and that is the Eppiflex template, which is this little guy here. Traditionally we would use a paper template, so they're a little bit flimsy, we can bend the corners. Our Eppiflex templates are nice and firm, they've got nice sharp points, firm edges, and we don't end up with little buckled corners. So Eppiflex templates are an Australian made, designed and wholly owned operation. We do export them worldwide, and they will change the way that you do your English paper piecing. They will make your life so much easier. They are laser cut, so each piece is extremely accurate, which is great. When you come to join your pieces together, they're going to fit together accurately. So we've got our little hexies here. Pop them together. When we add our fabric, they're going to give us a really good professional result. So here's a few little pieces we've got joined together. So you can see that our pieces are supremely accurate. When we join them together, we still end up with a really flat result. The other thing I love, for those of you who love your fussy cutting, is that our templates are transparent. Great for fussy cutting, not so good for photography, but you can move your templates around on your fabric until you work out exactly where the piece is that you're wanting to cut and work from there. It gives you a beautiful result really, really easily. There's a few different ways that we like to baste our templates together. Got my little iron here. For those of you that like to thread baste, what you can do with your Eppiflex templates is you can actually use the heat proof properties, and you can iron your seam allowance in place and then simply do a really quick thread baste. But your templates are all beautifully prepared with our really nice crisp corners that we have by using the firmer templates. So either glue basting or thread basting or starch basting gives us really good, accurate, sharp points, even on complicated shapes. So this is a kite, and we need to make sure that that point, when we join together, is really accurate. So we've got different shape points, and you can see that when we come to stitch those points together, everything lines up perfectly. So we don't have any problems with bent corners like we sometimes get when we've got a paper template. So this template here is the Rose Star template, which is one of the designs that we have with Eppiflex. But you can see how our components go together, even though we've got multiple pieces. Hexie in the middle, surrounded by 6 crowns, and then each of these star points has got 3 pieces in it, but still we've got nice accuracy. When we come to join these together, we've got our line continuing. So we've got plenty of accuracy. We've got a little bit of wiggle room, but we have got a really good finished result, which is what we need from our hand piecing. The other thing that I love with the Eppiflex is the fact that it's stable. So we have a lot less stress on our hands when the pieces that we're joining together will support themselves. So I don't need to hold these in place really firmly. I don't need to support this area. I can hold away from where I'm stitching, and I can hold it gently in my hand, but my points are still meeting. I don't have any floppy movement in my piece. It all sits together exactly the way that we need it to do. The other thing that we have, which is wonderful about the Eppiflex, is I've got a little stash of pieces here. When we do come to join pieces together, because they have these splits in them, when we need them to bend, they bend. They go back to where they came from. We need to bend this way. We can bend them in any direction, and they can be easily maneuvered when we need to bend things out of the way to do our stitching. The other thing is I love the fact that these templates are reusable. Once we've finished our stitching, we can take our template out of the center, just lifting up my seam allowance. Normally what I would do is spray it with a little bit of water, just a really gentle light spray. The glue will come undone, and we can remove our template really carefully, and it's ready to be reused. It does have a little residue of glue on the outside edge. That's easily solved. Just pop all your templates into a laundry bag, either run them under the tap, pop them in a cold wash on your washing machine, spread them out on a towel to dry, and they're ready. The sizes of shapes all fit together, so you can choose from a variety of different shapes that will work together, or there are designated sets. So for the traditional amongst you, start with the hexagon templates. So there are, let me have a look, 16 sizes of hexagons, starting at a tiny little 1/4 inch size, which I'm not sure why, because it's certainly nothing I'd ever like to tackle. So this size measurement is the side of the hexagon, so that's a 1/4 inch. Tiny. But they go right up to a 4 inch edge, and there's 16 sizes of hexagons. I'm sure you can find one to work with. The most common sizes that are used are the 1 inch, the 3/4 inch, and the 1 1/4 inch. So they're the nice sizes for your hexagons. If you are wanting to then move on from your hexagons, move this out of the way. Most people then move to the 60-degree diamonds. So 6 of these diamonds fit together into a star, like that one. So 6 diamonds, and then another 6 of the same size diamond around the outside edge gives you a hexagon. There are 11 sizes of those, and again it's the edge of the hexagon, the edge of the diamond that's measured. And they start at 5/8 of an inch and they go up to a 4 inch size. So working with a 4 inch diamond is going to give you a really quick result, and it means if you've got that fabric that you can't bear to cut into small pieces, you can have lovely big diamonds and you can focus on that special fabric. Also in Eppiflex is some classic kits. So for the girls that love the Lucy Boston pack, so it's made up of honeycombs. So you can do your Lucy Boston patchwork of the crosses. This one is called a rose star. So we have these little pieces that go on the outside edge. Also a very traditional kit. We have tiny little 8-pointed stars. Some of you would be familiar with the Star in a Day quilt, which you produce a little block, which is a little 8-pointed star. We have those as well. Perfect for those little pieces of offcuts that we can't bear to throw away, those little tiny favourite scraps. Then for those of you that have been looking at and admiring the books by Wilney, I can never pronounce her surname, Hammerstein, the Millefiori books. There are several kits available for quilts that are in those 4 books she has now. The most popular of those is La Passagalia. It's available in 2 different sizes. So your standard size as per the book. If that's a little bit small for you, there is another kit which is 1.5 times the size and a little bit more manageable for those. If you'd really like a challenge, there's also a little miniature kit, little La Passagalia. So the rosette is finished and it's about 4 inches across. And they are really tiny pieces, and they're definitely for those who are looking for a challenge. Remember, there's no quilt police. So I've given you a couple of different options about how I use the templates, how you can use them, different things that you can make with them. Try a few different options, see what's right for you. All of these products can be ordered via my website. Details at the end. They can be shipped worldwide. And then next up, we will start working on a full online video for you where we will take you step by step through all the processes that you need to know to learn about English paper piecing. So enjoy your sewing time, and we'll see you soon.